I guess when you get into the good times with him, it's a lot of fun.
His highs are very high.
His highs are high and his lows are low. Oh, man, River. So there you go. That's what I think.
Man, I can't believe that. You know, I thought this time she really was done, but that's amazing.
And she went off with Marcus Schankenberg, and she went off with...
other guys are not as exciting.
Yeah, they're not as good. But then again, she hasn't tried me. All right, here's what we did as an April Fool's joke. We said to Casey, one of our producers, you know Casey, I said, hey, this is great. One of our sponsors wants to give a trip to the Final Four. You get to go to Minneapolis. We fly you there. One of the listeners will get to go with Casey. Casey said, I'm there. I'll take one of the listeners with me to Minneapolis on a plane. So guess who we gave the trip to? High Pitch Eric, just to drive him crazy. Let's bring in High Pitch right now in KC and hear about their weekend together.
Why would you torture the guy?
It was great. Wait till you hear this. First of all, High Pitch Eric is big and fat and annoying and smelly. And Casey had to sit next to him on the plane.
Stuff him into a coach seat.
He's so annoying with that voice and that face and staring.
But really, that's like, you know, those little coach seats and baby Huey is sitting there next.
There's High Pitch right now. There he is. Superstar High Pitch Eric. Look at the size of him. Like a big baby Huey.
You know he doesn't fit in those seats.
What is it, Gary? Why are you looking? You just disgusted by him? Yeah. Everyone is disgusted by High Pitch Eric.
Again, he just doesn't know when to stop. So he called here yesterday every half hour to thank me for sending him on the trip. And people are like, do you want to take a message from High Pitch Eric? And I go, what do you think?
Yeah.
You know, it's every half hour. It's 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30. And it's like, all right already.
Why, Eric? What is your problem?
Oh, just to thank him for the trip. Go get a life.
You have no life, do you? Be honest. I mean, take me into your world. You have no life.
You're not working, right?
No, I'm always home on the computer.
So was that like a year now without working, or was it longer?
It's like a year.
Seems like a good life, though. I mean, he doesn't have to work.
And he's not starving.
He's certainly not starving.
Are you job hunting?
He's huge.
No, not yet.
I know everything about High Pitch Eric. I can tell you about his day.
So how bad was it sitting next to him on the plane, first of all?
The breath is the worst. That's the worst part. And I told you.
But you know what? I can even feel like his gums are always... Like, I think your gum is bleeding right now. I see some blood on your tooth.
It's not.
No, but they're really sensitive, and they're like balloons. His gums.
Yeah.
You know, they're all puffed up and stuff.
Yeah. You know how to brush your teeth? You know how to maintain oral hygiene?
Yeah.
If you go to the dentist, they teach you to massage your gums.
Yeah, they show me how to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
I know they showed you, but do you do it?
Yeah.
And Casey tells me when you were on the plane, you ordered 3 meals.
Yeah.
You're proud of that?
No, I was starving. I was starving.
How much do you weigh now?
305. I'm not
Are you
sure.
embarrassed by your weight? Do you want to lose some weight?
Well, actually, I just joined the gym the other day.
You did?
Yeah, near Sports Club.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't work, why not work out all day? Do something constructive rather than call here every half hour. It's pathetic. Are you lonely? Is that it?
Oh yes.
I'm only if I can get a girlfriend.
I know, but I don't think you're going to get a girlfriend. No offense.
Howard, can I take you through High Pitch Eric's day?
Yeah.
Okay, so what he does is he drinks coffee about 15 cups a day.
Why do you do that?
Because I stay up the whole night on the computer.
So why don't you take a nap in the afternoon?
I do take a nap after 11 o'clock, after your show is over.
Yeah.
He takes a nap for 2 hours, and then he gets up and starts calling people.
Yeah.
So he sleeps 2 hours a day.
No,
yes.
Come on.
No, I do.
Well, maybe that's why you eat so much. Your body's completely out of whack. You're tired, and in order to stay up, you're eating, and you're up an inordinate amount of hours.
Like if I was home, I would brew a pot of coffee at 8 o'clock at night, stay up all night till 11 o'clock the next day.
Chatting on the computer. And that doesn't get tiring to you. It doesn't get boring to you.
No, see, Howard, he has a little TV on his desk where the computer is, so he can watch TV while he's chatting. And also, he has a refrigerator underneath his desk with ho-hos and
soda, Gatorade, and...
So you never have to move.
Right.
He doesn't have to turn his back to the TV.
That's sad. That's sad. You don't care about your physical appearance?
No, I do, but, you know, I'm going to start working out.
Were you ever a thin guy?
I was a thin guy.
Were you better looking at that point, or it doesn't help?
No, I was a very thin guy when I was a lot younger.
But he has the same face.
Why don't you get a hobby? Yeah, why don't you get a hobby like bodybuilding or something, where you could be in the gym, maybe run and get healthy? Maybe that would help you get a girl.
Well, I'm going to start my first workout today in the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe if he got muscles.
Yeah. Because you're huge. You're just obese, and your gums and your breath. How bad is the breath on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's a 10, because he drinks so much coffee.
Yeah.
And
then he's constantly talking. He doesn't shut up. Do you get dizzy? Do you get a headache when he talks to you?
I told you when I went to sleep on Saturday night, I heard his voice. I kept hearing it.
Yeah.
I wanted it to leave. And also, you ever notice when he pronounces the C's? It's like he's got like a clog.
Yeah.
He's got a clog in his throat. When you say something starts with a C.
Hey, like what?
What do you drink in the morning?
Coffee.
See, isn't it gross?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah, you're right.
I got obsessed on it all weekend. I'm like, he's going to pronounce the C again.
Oh, coffee.
Also, he does have some hobbies.
His teeth look red, like your gums have been bleeding again.
No,
I see a redness.
I brushed them twice this
Let me
morning.
see. Go like this. Yeah, you're bleeding right now. Your gums are bleeding.
I brushed them twice this morning.
Look at this. Go ahead. Do that again and show Robin.
Ooh, yes, he is. He's bleeding.
He's bleeding.
I am?
Yeah. You gotta, you see, like my doctor, Dr. Kaufman, the greatest dentist that ever lived, it took me, I have high intelligence. You don't. He took me into the chair and he said, listen, you don't know how to brush your teeth properly. And he showed me a system by at night when I'm watching television. For 10 minutes, I massage my gums, and it has made all the difference in the world. I have fabulous breath. You don't smell bad breath on me, do you? No. I mean, occasionally when I'm hungry or something, I might you catch a whiff.
But there's a reason for it.
There's a reason.
It's just not stinking all the time.
Yeah, you stink.
Plus, I smoke a lot of cigarettes, too.
Yeah, of course. You smell. Now, Casey wanted to bring us into this world. Now, poor Casey got to go to Minneapolis. That was the good news, to see the NCAA, but he had to sit with High Pitch Eric. I mean, was the whole weekend with him?
I hope it was. We went out. We went to bars. Eric was hitting on girls.
And Casey says he doesn't shut up. It's like so Casey, this is going to be hard for you to hear, so you got to really concentrate and listen.
It wasn't that bad.
But Casey did something smart. He took one of those little handheld cassette recorders with him.
Okay.
And what you really whether you hear the words or not, it's just Eric is constantly talking.
It's like a drone.
But you know what was cool yesterday? I was listening to the show.
Yeah.
When that baby was crying on the plane.
Yeah. That annoyed you?
No, that annoyed me. But it was funny.
Yeah. That was funny for you?
Yeah, I found out why the baby was crying.
So, Howard, you had some tapes right there? The first one is we get off the plane, and Eric's talking about K-Rock DJs.
Okay.
You have that one?
Yeah, okay, here we go.
I call Kane every day on the radio.
Can you understand this?
Yeah.
I call Kane every day on the radio. Kane is our nighttime guy. Who's like a really good-looking guy, by the way, which I think is relevant because Eric really likes calling good-looking guys, right?
No. Sometimes.
You're attracted to men sometimes?
No.
All right.
Why do you call Kane every night?
Just to say hello to women.
That's pretty gay, don't you think?
Well, Kane's a cool guy to talk on the radio. He's funny, And I spoke to him, and he, Cabby talked about when they trip to Minneapolis. And Kane said he used to be in Minneapolis. I said, well, what if we put pictures in Minneapolis? Kane said, he'll walk in right. I said, not if I find you first.
Why do you have a crush on Kane?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've liked it ever since he came to K-Rock. So there's a few guys at K-Rock I like very much.
Who's that?
Kane, Brooker, and Brooker Douglas.
You like all those guys?
Yeah.
You call them too?
I called on the phone. Like when Cabby works on Sunday nights, and Monday mornings, I called up to say hello to him.
You like Cabby too?
Yeah, Cabby's cool. That's why I bleach my hair and if he wants blonde.
Now Eric's thinking of bleaching his hair blonde like Cabby.
Like Cabby. He's going to emulate
Yeah,
Cabby.
he's going to emulate Cabby.
Where are you? Is this after the plane flight?
This is we're in the car going to the hotel right here.
Okay.
Because Cabby bleaches his hair and you're gonna...
Kane has blonde hair too.
Imagine high-pitched Eric with blonde hair. And he's so fat and disgusting. Why bother trying to look good with your hair? That ain't gonna help. Dude, lose 150 pounds. Then dye your hair.
I know, but I'm going to do my hair like at the end of the month.
You could say whatever you want. He's going to do
He's just gonna do what he wants.
That means you should.
You know why? Because dyeing your hair is easy. You can just sit in a chair. Anything that involves sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it for the summertime. And the winter, I'll go back to my natural color. So I'll get blonde hair.